is important for somebody. And perhaps there's also importance to why I want to do a second one. So see how this works for you. It could be earlier in the day, later in the day, one situation, another situation. One is for you, one reading's not for you. It could be a different perspective on the same situation. It could be like the male-female energy. I'm not sure why I want to do another one. There's been a lot of energy in the last couple of days. I've had a very rough few days, just so you guys know. So I'm doing my best here. So perhaps there's a lot of energy moving along these last couple of days. And let's see how this reading goes. Remember, it's a general reading, so see how it feels for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you are wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We are all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same things, so see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could be both readings. It could make sense later. I find in the beginning I get inspirations and ideas and direction and signs, but they all come together like a puzzle later. Like I get the, oh, that's what that was. It always comes sort of after the fact. So see what pops up for you and what pops up later for you. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everyone involved in the situation and so on. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for the wave? Crashing into the wave? Riding the wave? Ignoring the wave? It's your choice in the end. Also feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. All right, I'm going to begin part 2 or the second reading for September 14th, 2016 with, I'm going to go to Thelema Tarot and start with this one. So let's begin and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for further clarity into September 14th, 2016. One card for the highest, greatest good of all to understand the day. That one. And that's the 8 of Swords. So earlier it was smooth sailing, and this is refusing to get yourself out of those, like, those dark waters, those, I hear like torment situations. So in the 8, it's bringing you back into power. I feel like perhaps you were underneath that water before. You were in dark waters. You can't see the whole situation. She's blindfolded. He is blindfolded, but you don't have to be. You're not chained down. No one's holding you down here. You know, perhaps you're taking time to pray, to feel things out, to gain your strength back, to face your fears. But it takes you taking off your blindfold to see what's around you, to see the truth around you, to see how far you've come, to see where you are, to see where you can go. And then all you need to do in this card is take off that blindfold, open your eyes, adjust to the light a little bit. You've been in the dark for a while here. It takes some adjustment to come back, you know. She's also in, like, she's actually in like a puddle. So it's like beyond crying over spilled milk. It's just sitting down in the puddle, not knowing what to do. Maybe she cried that puddle there. He cried that puddle. Maybe you fell, you know, you hurt your knee. You're crying, you're stuck there. You don't know where you are or why you didn't see that puddle in the first place. But it takes you having gratitude for that moment, you know? Getting down into that puddle made you feel something. Made you see something a different way. Got you wet. Perhaps it was too dry before. You know, this is emotions that sweep you for some reason. So you feel something. So you go to your knees sometimes. I feel like there's a surrender here. And then after the surrender, a release and some kind of strength that comes with that. Because you get your power back. You know, you're okay. You're going to heal. Stand up and realize that none of these swords are actually touching you. It's more like they're protecting you from something. You just have to open your eyes and see those swords in a different way. See those lessons as protection, as strength, you know, as stability, bringing you back into power in your situation. You have to be a part of it, though. You know, I feel like this is already the universe protecting you. Bringing something to light. I feel like they're lifting up. You know, so perhaps the same time you take off your blindfold, you get to witness these beautiful swords, these beautiful lessons, these truths, these understandings, these situations come to light and just rise before you like strength. All of a sudden they're protection and they're not chaining you in, keeping you bound, keeping you back. They were giving you something the whole time. It just takes you seeing it a different way for these swords to fall away. It takes you lifting yourself up, opening your eyes, and stepping between these swords. I feel like they're helpful. They're strength. They make you strong. And there's nothing keeping you back here. There's nothing keeping you back. It's up to you to get your strength back, to see it a different way. So let's get more clarity. I'm going to go to the Native American Tarot. And let's pull a card from here. I will say this because I didn't expect to look at the bottom of the deck, but I apparently put it down upright and just noticed that the death card is on the bottom. So I see this, I see Scorpio, I see words like penetration, it's barriers, it's that ultimate like borderline that do you cross or do you not cross. You know, there's a release and a transformation in the death card, a resurrection in the death card, beauty and light, and a new chance to breathe again in the death card, even though you're facing something dark. You know, this is completely releasing something of the past. A way you were, a way you saw something, or something that's just not necessary in your life anymore. Usually it's how you see something, so that you can come as this wild white stallion in the sunlight, which makes me think of the sun in the tarot. You know, you're riding with your passion. You're riding along, like, with passion. I think of that, like, tapping into your animal self. But you had to gain some kind of knowledge and clarity and higher truth in spirituality here to come back with this passionate urge to live again, to see the situation differently. You know, like this hawk or this eagle. It's connection to spirit, connection with your higher self, connection with truth, and not being able to face your fears, to just release what doesn't serve you, to allow yourself to feel those birthing pains in between something so that you can transform a little bit. You know, it's not always easy to go through something like this. Sometimes something is ripped out of our world with death, but it's always taken away to bring us something better, to bring us something beautiful, to bring us back into the light, to understand how to breathe again, how to live again, how to feel free again. So let's go to the Native American Tarot and pull a card. cultivation. So the 5 of earth, this is putting good seeds into the earth so that beautiful things arise later. It's understanding seasons, understanding change, understanding how things grow, when you need to plant something, how long it takes, how much water, what type of nutrients, what type of environment. It's knowledge. It's knowledge in what you're doing. I would say it's actually putting some time and energy into creating change for yourself. This is the 5 of Shields. This could be like the 5 of Pentacles. So sometimes in like other decks, that's like worry or financial worry or not accepting, like not going inside, like too worried about what went wrong to see what is right, to see what is growing, to see what's good. Like focusing on all the sweat you put in and the hard work you put in and complaining about it rather than understanding that all that sweat and work and whatever you went through actually gave you some good muscles in your ass and your arms and your abs and everything. And now your heart is pumping better. Your juices are flowing more. You're connected to nature. You're understanding wisdom of nature. And you put good seeds in the earth that eventually are going to prosper. Eventually are going to be good. So there was a lot of good that happened here. You did a lot of good. You did something to create change, to learn about your environment. Let's get more information on this. I said that word really weird. All right, this was upright. So apparently, Journey, that's like the 6 of Swords. That's the same card I'm just going to mention from the first reading. In here, it's like the 6 of Blades. So it's sailing to smoother waters. It comes back to this. It comes back to navigating your waters, understanding how to navigate storms, and how to head towards smoother waters now that you know. Now that you know how to use your instruments, your tools. You can even use your tools to avoid the storm, to work with the stream, to work with the nature of things, to come back into balance between your emotions and your mind. But this could actually be a journey. It's taking a trip. So maybe there's a trip happening today. Something across water, I keep thinking of a bridge for some reason. So across a bridge, maybe you're going in a kayak or like a boat or just short distance away and you're going to see some mountains that remind you of this. The sunset, the sunrise, something like that. Let's go to the messages from the fairies and pull one card for the 5 of Earth, the 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and Death. But I turned those other 2 over now. Let's see. Vegetarian. So a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. I feel like this has to do with you cooking. This is different for everybody. I know not everybody is ready to be a vegetarian, but perhaps for you that's, you know, like eating eggs and fish and just adding more nutrition, adding more vegetables and fruits and living things, cooking more, going out in your garden. I'm going to pull one more card from the Romance Angels. One more card for the day. I feel like maybe you're cooking together with somebody, cooking dinner, just eating better, paying attention to yourself. I see like a salad and berries on the side, like raspberries. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Your soulmate is every person that you meet in your life that you feel that connection to, that you've known forever, and that you feel like your lives are meant to change because of each other being there. Your soulmate can be in your life forever, or they can come into your life for a moment and change everything, turn everything on its head because of this person, and give you a new life somehow, push you a different direction somehow, or perhaps just coming into your world this time. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So, who is this for you? I hope this is helpful. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.